Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Now, this one is actually being recorded directly after the last episode, which I apologize for because I swear it seems... Well, I know, okay, I do this from times to times, but this times I had to do it. That made no sense. No, so the reason I'm recording this one right after the next one is I'm going to Melbourne, Australia this weekend, which is just an hour's flight from Sydney, but I'm going there for the weekend. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some videos done before I go because I want you guys to have some content. And look, there's not a whole month of pre-recorded content like March was, so it's okay. It's just one video and that's fine. It should be okay. Right, so last time we were doing this little industrial area out here, which it looks like we don't even have enough workers for. 2 overeducated workers. And no. Okay, so we have so much industrial demand, which I'm going to guess is for offices and not for actual industrial, because you can see we have a lot of highly educated citizens working in all these jobs. So we probably want to get offices instead. So let's do that. We're going to do that over here. We've got this new central train section here, which... I guess the trains are just going to terminate there because there's not really anywhere else for them to go anyway. But we'll probably have these tracks go somewhere else at some point too. But they're just there, ready for later. We're going to go... So I want to keep this area in here probably residential. But over here, let's start turning this into an office precinct. Precinct? I don't know if that's the right word, but it's a word I'm using. So let's just roll with it. Let's just pretend that I'm right. I'm probably not, but let's just go with it. It'll make me happier. Okay, so let's go here. No. We want a block. There we go. So we'll go along there. We'll get one decent, just, you know, standard sort of grid-looking block there. I think I don't want to join this up to that large road there. I think what we'll do is have it turn into a smaller... Hang on. Turn into a smaller road like this, just a standard road. And then I'm going to go like this. We're going to get 4 units, do a little curve. You guys know I love my little curves. No, I'd do even smaller than that. 3 units. 3 curves. Just a little curve, and then it will sort of run alongside the train station. So then we can have some sort of offices lining along there. And then maybe it'll join up through there. Probably not directly to this road. Actually, let's build more of this road so we can actually see where it is going. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's try and connect it up to this bridge that we've got going on here, because I think that's probably a good idea. We want to have... Okay, let me get out the actual road that we're using for this. I have no idea what's going to be on the other side of this bridge. It's just something that we happen to have. So this is going to come back down. I think I want it to do... I kind of want it to do a curve down, just to... Kind of like it's been sort of shoved in there to make it fit. What if we did some... Oh, that's probably way too... That's probably too much. Realistically speaking, that's probably too much. Let's go for a full 10 units. And it's going to come down like this. And then that will join to this avenue here. Yeah, okay, this is how we do it. So that joins to this avenue, which is stuck on the ground. Actually, I'll have it come out just a little bit longer. Just so it's not right on that bit. Okay, so we'll come to here. This will join to this guy, who is going to come down. Let's go there. And then it will sort of turn out a little bit like... Hang on. 7 units there. It'll come up this way. Because we kind of need it. We need to get up the top here a little bit. 7 units there, and then it will need to go... I'll just get it coming straight out like this. So we'll need to come to this point, which would be somewhere around here. So 5 units. Really, so really we want it to be 5 units, don't we? Hang on. Let me... Cut that back a little bit. There we go. That'll be better because that'll make it easier to build, and this will be great. So there, and then we want to go 5 units. Is that right? I think that's a little bit off. Yeah. But if we use the move it tool, it kind of helps us out. Kind of. Oh, that's so annoying. No, it's annoying me. Nah, that's annoying me. Alright, let's bring that all the way back. Let's do it like this. Okay. So... There it is. No, what? No, that's not what I wanted, you prick. Oh, because we're on a straight road, hang on. So to... There it is. Oh god, it's... right about... Oh my god, why is it so hard to... Why is it so hard to snap onto that? What is happening? This is the hardest thing to ever to get right. There. Alright. Jeez. Alright, then 5 units this way. So we want to go... I don't know. Actually, there's probably not a... You know what the problem is? Let's just do this. Here's how we're going to do it. There. Obviously anarchy it, so it goes to the right spot. So we'll go there, get rid of that bit. And there we go. There we go. That worked. All right, that actually did actually work. Yeah. Good Englishing me. Oh god. You know what? Let's just not worry about that. All right, so then this road here is going to go just a little bit out there so it's straight for that bit. Then we're going to come round. Let's go 6 units and then we're going to go underneath. That was 5 because we need to actually go under that bit there. Maybe we'll actually let's build this bit first so we know where we're going to be. So let's go here, underneath. That's way too low. Like we can be low, but I think that's way too low. It's just unnecessary. It needs to be more like up here. Let's bring that up. Bring it all the way up. That's much better. Okay, cool. And then we go from this point. So that's 9 units. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why does it keep going to... Oh, you know what? I say why does it keep going to the straight tools? Because I use a straight section of road there. That's going to go 9 units, and that is 10 units. Almost right. Oh my god, it's so close to what I need it to be. We could just do that. That'll work fine. All right, so then I know it looks kind of weird, but I think it's kind of cool. And I think what I want to do is have neither of these avenues allow you to go straight on, so you have to. It is just turning onto this main highway. I don't know if that's a good idea. It might not be. It might be a terrible idea, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to go 10 units. Just going to bring it in the... Oh. Why has it done that? Why have I gone up 12 units? Hang on. So I'm going to go 10 units. I'm going to go 10 units somewhere. There it is. Yeah, it's trying to raise up 12 meters for some reason. There we go. Then we're going to do a fairly like... I think it might be just easier to do a freeform here instead of me always trying to do the other tool. So go like that. Okay, now let's also make this a little bit nicer so it's not as ridiculously hilly as it currently is. Hang on. No. Actually, that's probably fine. So that comes around there, and then that's sort of how you get up onto the bridge by going underneath or around this way. Okay, cool. I kind of like that. I think it's kind of cool. Whether it's going to be good, I can't tell you that much, but let's get some roads through here. So we're going to have a road coming off. And it's going to go 6 units. 6 units, like there. And I can just join to that one. Oh, nice. That actually did work. Cool. Then I want to have a road come off here. See, I want it to be fairly, like, fairly toit, like a toit area of the city, but fairly dense. So small roads, big buildings kind of thing. That's what I want to do. So maybe we get, hang on, turn off bending. Come out like this. No, it's going to be too small. I don't want 1 tile buildings. Like at least 2 tile buildings, that'll be fine. No, I don't want this to join back up to the main road, I don't think, so we'll have to come around this way. I don't even know if this is a good way to do this road, but it's the way it's going at the moment, so that's fine. No, that was not a good way to do the road. You know what? I don't like this road. Let's go back. Let's go back to here somewhere. Maybe I will just join it back up to the main road there. Might be a better idea. Or we go to there. This one comes up. Like that. And then it'll just come back around. So it sort of loops back on itself, but then we have a double lane section here that goes underneath to that point. So then we're going to get a building around the other side in there. Okay, maybe that's what we do. Then we get this one with a 4. No, it's going to be 5. No, it doesn't. That won't make sense. Oh no, that'll work. That'll come back up there. Like, I don't know if I'm going to like any of this. It's just, I'm trying it. Then I wouldn't mind having a small laneway through here, actually. Sort of just going straight up like that, giving it a triangle section. And then I think I want to go... I don't want small roads everywhere. I think that's a mistake. That's a mistake I don't want to make, is having small roads everywhere in this section, because that'll be a nightmare with the amount of stuff we're going to have here. Maybe I'll change that into a larger road. And then we have this come up this way, somewhat, actually, you know what, not somewhat parallel. It'll be exactly parallel to that road, but then it'll also be parallel to this road at that point there. So then we start getting a nice grid-esque looking place. I just want these roads to intersect. No, they didn't even join them. Okay, you're supposed to join. Is that joining? How do you know if it's joining? Oh, there. Okay. Then I want to disconnect them, because the only reason I wanted to join them is so we could get a proper curve going here. So we'll cut it off there, and maybe there. Is that about right? I don't know. I like me curves. I've decided. There we go. So that'll come through like that, and then we can have a small lane coming down here, just to connect these two. Just a one-way coming down this way. This will definitely not connect to that road there. That's going to be way too close. So what we might do... No, we'll keep this going. This will go... It'll connect to like there. Not connect to, but it'll get to that point. Maybe about there. And then we can just have like a pedestrian pathway there so they can at least... Yeah, like at least it looks like it could connect, you know? I'll go here and then we can have this connect further up the road. This can go about to there. Go across, maybe. Not like that, because that does not look good. Let's go to about there, maybe. This road looks weird though, because it's at this angle is like at a nothing angle. It's a weird looking angle. Let's go. We probably want it parallel to this road here again. That's where we'd want it. Not exactly that height though. So we want it about here then, I guess. Is that right? Like here? No. See, this is just... Yeah, this... Okay, so people said a few episodes ago, they're like, this is just Flabaliki Places Roads. No, this episode certainly is, so far. Hang on, hold up. I just want it to be magical. You know, I want it to be like a dream. And it all finally comes together and it'll look freaking beautiful. Let's do that. That should make... it just looks kind of weird next to this road down there. I think we need to make this curve here smaller. No. Oh, what? Why'd you get rid of the whole road? Okay. You like that. You like that. That's alright. I think that looks kind of cool. Alright. I don't know whether this will actually be good, but we're going to go with it. So there's going to be offices all in there. Let's get some... Well, actually, let's get some of these, the unique buildings. So we have a Statue of Wealth, which seems like a pretty solid option to put in somewhere. I don't know where. I still want to take up prime real estate. Now, let's find something good. Let's find something actually good that we could put in. Like we could even do like a zoo or something down here. I mean, this seems to be like this is going to be like a financial district, I think. So, luxury hotel. I mean, I guess you could do a luxury hotel if it's a financial district, but this thing is huge, so maybe not. I think it's a little too big for this area. No, I don't want a Statue of Liberty either. We could do transport tower. That could fit in. No, I'm not really feeling it though. Colossal order offices. What about tax office? Yeah, if this is a financial district, they'll love it. Tax office. We'll get it around down here. Let's get on like this corner plot here. Go right there. Nice little tax off. No, that's disgusting. Oh, no. Yeah, let's move. I don't like it there. Let's put it like by the train station, maybe. No, I don't like it there either. I feel okay. It should be on a main road. Let's put it over here because then it's like we can give it like it's sort of its own grounds or something, and it's in a kind of a weird spot with this main road there, which I'm hoping that this will actually lead to something really cool. And we see like a lot of traffic going over there. It might be cool. It might be cool, or it might be an atrocious idea that doesn't really work out. So that'll be that. We have official park. What else do we have? Stadium. What is this? Pyramid of safety. Have a disaster hit the city with no casualties. I guess the forest fire counts as that. Oppression office. That sounds nice. Do we want an oppression office? Not really. What else do we have? Science center, aquarium, servicing services office. That's a huge building. Maybe not. I want some cool buildings, but nothing too big. Theater of Wonders, modern art museum, stadium. I think some of these things are just... they're cool, but not for this area of the city anyway. It doesn't really make much sense. We could do another statue thing maybe. Poor health. I guess maybe the Statue of Wealth. Maybe we should just do that here on this main section. So it's a nice plaza that connects these two roads, and you can have all these offices around it. And I think that'll be fine. I think that'll look good. So I don't imagine that this... Oh, that actually does have water. I was going to say, I don't imagine it has water, but it actually does. Cool. All right, well, let's change these pipes a little bit. Because I'll just run it. Actually, I won't bother with that one because it's fine. I'll run this one under the road though. Run it under the road. Roadhouse. There we go. That'll come through here. That can come under this road. So this road here goes directly between these two avenues, but also so does that one. So hopefully they will use that sort of bigger road than this smaller road that's not really designed for lots of traffic. We'll see how we go. Like it's one of those. This game is very much a let's see how it goes kind of game. At least for me, if you've ever watched my series before, or even watching this one, you might already be privy to it. It's like we'll see how it goes. Right. So this is going to be our financial district. So let's do that. I don't know what kind of policies we'll have on it, but we'll just have it in here. Amity Hills. But we had a lot. So we had a lot of name suggestions from last time. So I'm going to pick one of those. We can always change it if it's no good. I'm thinking something. What's something that sounds like it's affluent? Hooker. That's the name of a place in where is that? Oklahoma, I think. Hooker, Oklahoma. I don't really like the name Hooker for this area because it doesn't really make sense. It has no real context. I mean, it could be like say Hooker District or something, but that, I'm not feeling that was not the best one. Let's do this one for now. Financial district. So we'll give it a whole like name. Mianus is in CT. I don't even know what that is. What state that is? CT. I have no idea. Right. So we have a bunch of offices, which is good. We're probably going to extend those tram lines down here. It's probably a good idea because we're going to have a lot of people working down here. So let's get all this through here as well. So I just want to start getting underneath that bridge because it'll probably look cool. that's my idea of it. Wait, so what do you got? You just don't have enough parks? I thought you had a nice big statue there. Look at that. I guess I'll give you guys a... What do you want around the offices? Maybe like just some basketball courts or something so you sort of pop out of the office, go play some b-ball. Right there in the middle. That'll be good. And then maybe just like a plaza as well somewhere. Ooh, that almost fits between these blocks. You know what? It probably would if I just anarchy. It'll probably fit fine and do like that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get a little plaza in there. Over this area, they are hating life over here. There's no parks at all, but I don't really have any room. I wonder how many people are using this. 14 people? 6? Oh, no. How many people are waiting? There's definitely a load of people coming up here. So it looks like people are catching the train all the way. I wonder if they're catching it here. Yeah. Yeah, there's people there waiting to go. By the way, are people getting the train all the way out here? Yeah, they are. 38 people waiting. Fantastic. How many people just got off? 65 people. Okay, so the trains are totally being used to get out here, which is great news. Let's have a look at our traffic situation. It's okay. definitely slowing. Okay, here's what I'm going to do in this section, because I hate it when the game does this kind of stuff, where it's like there's clearly an exit lane here, but cars going forward still use it too. It's like just use the lane next to it, because the cars that are just going forward get slowed down behind those. I mean, ideally what we could just do is after like this sort of exit, just do a 2-lane, and then it goes back to 3 when the lane comes in. But you know what? Having said that, I'm probably just going to do that right now, because that just makes more sense. I wish it was the same width, though, or at least it flowed a little bit better. Are these the same speed? I think is my question. Yes, they are. Both 100. Okay. Because I think that just makes more sense, because in that way, the traffic gets in its exit lane. Just going forward, it just stays on these two. And then the traffic entering also doesn't disrupt it as much. There we go. And then I'll do the same over here. Ah, but this has all the special bridge stuff, though, doesn't it? Oh, I don't want to mess that up. I can't be bothered. That'll be fine. I think I did... oh, no, I didn't change the lanes on that one, but it should be okay. Oof. A little bit slow here trying to get in because they like merge all the way across. Yeah, look, that's not an ideal one. I think what we should really end up doing is having... oh, we have trucks coming down. Oh, they come through here, then up this... That's interesting. I wonder if it's speed related. Because it goes down to 30 there. Maybe that's why they're like, oh, I don't want to go that way. If we go 90... Because that's 90 for a longer distance. Maybe they're like, that will be quicker. I don't know. But, yeah. I was like, let's see how we go with traffic. And I was like, yep, no, there's your problem. It's everyone trying to turn right here and then going up that way. It's also just all the trucks that we have. If we had a cargo train station... Oh, hello. You don't have... I never powered that. Whoops. Did that last time, too. There we go. Actually, no, that's been there for years. I don't know how long that hasn't been powered for. Whoopsie daisies. Maybe we should get a cargo train station in. I'm not going to make it look too good. I just want to see if we can ease the traffic. I mean, I guess I should really make everything look good. Right, that should be my prerogative all of the time. Guaranteed. Ah, but if I'm going to put this in, it's just going to... It's just one of those things that creates traffic anyway. Oh, I mean, it seems okay now, this area. I think it's settled down a bit. It looks like they're using this now as well. This looks good. That out there looks good. Okay, cool. Back over here. So we still have a lot of industrial demand. I think what I'm going to do is just see if we can paint in a lot of this area. I'm going to get another park in here though somewhere. Maybe just take one of these. I just don't want to take up all the space with bloody parks. Get a dog park. Why would you have a dog park in the middle of an office district? Let's get a Japanese garden somewhere up there. That'll make him happy. Maybe a... I guess we can get a dog park over here because it's near the residential and it'll also make the businesses happy too. Yeah, there we go. That made them way happier. Cool. All right, let's just fill in this little triangle area because that's cool. And this interior section. I should probably pause it while I'm doing this because they start developing on these half-painted sections. So I'm just going to let them realize that, oh, wait, no, we actually can't build there anymore and destroy their building because they've just built that. And there it goes. And waiting for that to disappear because they shouldn't have that. They shouldn't have that. That's not zoned. It's not zoned for that. There you go. Right, let's pause and we'll just paint in the rest. Because that's really all we're going to do in this whole area is offices. Literally just offices. Cool. All right, that'll be good. Just offices. Cool. I'll do that section there too. All around the train line, all through here. Not that bit though. Alrighty, so this whole area is now offices. We're going to have a lot of people coming down this way for work, no doubt. 3 overeducated workers here. Okay. Okay, now we have too many offices. Now we need commercial. Which I guess is fine. What I'll do is just remove some of these here. This can be commercial. That can be commercial too. Like so. Then we could also do some commercial up the top along here. For that. I did say I want to leave some area around there so we could just do some like nice grasslands around that little building there, which might be kind of cool. I don't want to zone on the front there because that's not going to look any good. I guess we can remove this section because no one's built there yet and just do a commercial section there. Maybe even just through here as well for a little section. See what they build. See how that fills in. Could be nice, could be bad. Don't know. Might actually just give them a bit more width there so we get 3. I don't like that they've taken up all this land there. So that means they'll get smaller buildings in there. But whatever, that'll be fine. Alright, so we've got a bit more commercial through there as well. We'll get some... Those buildings are kind of cool, actually, because they're just sort of really just next to each other. I think that's kind of nice. We're gonna want to get some public transport down here for sure, because I think we have, yeah, all these people here. They're getting off at the tram stop and then coming down. All right, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to extend the tram line for sure. Or should I say along the shore? Because there's a shoreline here. It's actually just gonna go all the way under here, and I guess it's even just gonna come up. Oh, I don't want to get rid of it. I like the trees though, but we've got to get rid of it. We've got to come through here because we've got to have trams. Which I think we're going to actually end them. Maybe if we go down here and then come up and around and just do a big... Or we just... No. You know what? No. We'll continue all the way around here. I like the trees. I kind of wish we could keep them with the trams, but we need the trams more than the trees. Right, so then we have sort of this city loop, the financial district loop of trams. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete both tram lines that we currently have, because it's just going to be easier for me that way. Yes. To just redo them. Okay, so we're going to have one tram line that goes all... Yeah, that's... You know what that looks like? How do I do this? This whole city is nothing but innuendos absolutely everywhere, and then I just create something that's in that shape. It's got the head there and a really long tail. It's just like, how do I even... How do I do this? How do I do this? And why do I do it? Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... We'll start here. No, we won't, because... Oh, I'm in trains. We'll start here, right by the train lines, because that makes sense. And then we're just going to go all the way around. We'll just do a big loop, basically, in both directions, because we're not going both ways. But we'll start off like this. Make sure we have plenty of stops all the way along. And we'll probably have to go through and add crosswalks and maybe move some as well. But I want them to all be fairly close. Like so. All the way up. And it'll just like loop back around and it'll be good news for everybody. Here. And then I guess there and then... No. Then... There. Yeah, come around like that. Okay, and then we come back. The only problem with this is, you'll see the problem in a second, but once we get to the loop around the financial district, we're going to have to create a second tram line to be able to go the opposite way. So we'll have one tram line that goes around the entire, well, up and down the entire city, but one that's just around the sort of financial, because if we stop here, it'll go like that. Because we can't go like back this way and then somehow turn around that because there's no... Oh, actually, you know what? We might be... You know what? Let's try it. So we come back down... Oops. No, that's fine. Come back down the way we came from. And then to get there, it just has to go further down the road and do like a U-turn. So it sort of drops them off there, comes down, we'll come around here and come back up. So it can do it. It's just not really that efficient. I might actually change the way it does it. I might do it here because... Then it won't have to go on... Because if we have to keep going on all the main roads, that's not going to be any good, is it? Let's go here. Alright, actually, let's bring it... Can I just go through that? Oh, that's no good. No, let's not do that. Let's go... like this. And then it will sort of come... to here. And then... come around that way. And then it will be out... That way we'll be able to... basically just come back up like that and just avoid going on this main road here again, which should be good. All right, so we have how many stops? 39 stops. I don't know how many trams we're going to need for this. Probably enough. Let's go up to 12. It's a gap of 740 meters. We'll see how we go because it's going the entire thing now. I don't know how many trams we had on the individual lines. Oh, hello. We are actually getting flooding here. That's interesting. Well, that's new. I mean, it might not be new, but I don't recall seeing that before. Okay, so those trams are going to go all the way up and down the road. So these, actually, where are all the tram stops? That's probably a good question. They appear to be actually right next to existing crosswalks, which is good, because I did that by accident. Now, there's one here that's kind of in the middle of a huge road, which was going to be awful for getting across, so we'll just put a crossing there. There's one there, that's fine. There's one around here somewhere, wasn't it? It's on the corner. Ooh. Put the crossing there, because otherwise we'll ruin the corner. That's fine. Then we have one there, that's right by the crossing. That's fine. There's one there, right by the crossing. That's fine. And then we have one that's right by the... Oh, there's no crossing here. We had a crossing here, but it disappeared at some point. So I'll put it back in. There's one there right by the crossing. Then it comes back up this way. I don't know how much of this I already checked. Let's see. That's fine. That's fine. So to make sure all the stops are in good locations. This one's kind of in the middle, which is not ideal. I'll get a crossing there, so it's right next to it, so it makes it a little bit better for them. There's one here. It's a little bit of a walk, but that's all right. Then we have one there. That's fine. I don't know if this is riveting content. I got a crossing there for those guys. Might as well get a crossing here just for that park. I swear we used to have one there. It might have disappeared at some point. That's good too, and that looks good. All right, so that's going all the way along. So we have a lot of residential demand now as well, but we have this new financial district with trams going all the way around it. And I think it's pretty good. It's looking pretty good. All right, so I'm going to leave this part here. So the next time I will be back. So leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. If you have a better name for the financial district, let me know. But I think, apart from the fact that I've accidentally created a tram line that kind of resembles a sperm, I think we've done good. I'm pretty happy. Like, I'm actually really happy with the city. It's turning out much better than I thought it was going to, because I just haven't played in so long. So I think it's okay though. I'm alright with it. I mean, the highway interchanges could definitely use work, and probably the train line as well, but we're getting there. You know what? We're getting there. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.